dirt. Now up the driveway we come to the succulent garden. Over the driveway, we come to the roadside garden. Now, around the edges, where I put the weeds to make some compost. In here, we have lettuces, carrots, garlic, radish that I'm waiting to go to seed, more lettuce, and next to the raised garden bed we have silver beet. I harvested these this morning, taken a couple of leaves off each plant, and a radish that's finally came, about to go to seed, some parsley, pathway we've made to go through, it's full of grass and kale. And in here some more kale. And in this raised garden bed we had some carrots, we have garlic, and we have spring onions that are about to go to flower, and another lot of spring onions, and they came from the supermarket, and we chopped the top off and ate that and put the roots and the rest of it in the garden, and they've grown. And there's some sweet potato in here, but I planted too late, so we didn't get harvest. Here's a pot that I'm making of compost. Garden bed. It's empty. One of the original plants when we moved in. Hopping over spot. We just finished harvesting the carrots from this bed. Got garlic up the back, some peas for snacking on, and this beetroot. I've been seeing if it will go to seed, but it hasn't happened. Oh, that's right. I've got asparagus in here. I have two. There's one. Oops. There's another one in here somewhere. And there's another one in that bed. There's two in that bed, two in this one. And some more pots. But I have no success on growing berries in these pots. And every time we get strawberries, something eats them before they get red enough. Over here is the kale that once lived in a pot, and then I got it attacked by aphids, so I cleaned all the aphids off and transplanted them here, and now things just eat them, but not the other stuff. And this is the original soil, which is why most things are in pots or in raised beds. As you can see, it's much to it. Anyway, well, we have a nice row of trees. Coming back, we've got the centre garden. Where's the driveway? It's that way? Out that way. And this used to just have lavender and roses, and then the lavender died, and then I trimmed the roses, and then Stella and I put some soil in, put some stepping stones. We did the outside circle, stones, and then we sprinkled some seeds. And now there's plants and grass and green stuff. And look, it's a flower, but it might be a weed. Yeah. Oh, here's those carrots we harvested earlier. I knew I put them somewhere. And these are the pots that are usually down the front of the house, but we've got some new gravel, so we've moved them. And this is our little Barbie pool that I keep here for, apparently bees need water, so that's why it's got rocks in it, so that they at least have something to crawl out of the water to. And I like putting interesting things in my garden. And here are the tulips. No, I don't think there's anything in there. And some more tulips. Just poking their heads through. A frog. Tea party gone wrong. So these are broken teacups, but plants are going through them. It looks better when things are actually flowering. Some more tulips. I think it might be catmint. Not sure. Some more frogs. Don't worry, that guy's a bit legless. And what else do you do with your Lego head? You put him in your garden. And back to the beginning. And now we'll go over the way and go over to the pot nursery. Oh, we must first go to the teenage garden bed. This garden bed was dug up by 3 teenagers, as you can tell by how well it was dug. And someone wanted these plants removed, and I said, oh, can I take them home? And they're like, yep, okay. And then I forgot about them. But I shoved them in hoping they might grow. And it was either they grow and they can live here, or they die and they become mulch and they live here. Win-win for the garden, I say. Now this is my nursery where I've been taking cuttings, and yeah, there's a few per pot, but yeah, look, this one's even flowering. I was even fancy and got some of that propagating dippy gel stuff. So most of them are alive. Quite sure that's catmint. Oh, this is meant to be sage. I think that one right there. Rosemary. Thyme. Sage. More sage. Thyme and grass. And I've been trying to grow comfrey from seed, and I think I might finally have one. But I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. Basil? Doesn't look like there's any in there. More thyme. Oh, I wonder what this is. Would this be mint? More thyme. And these things grown in with the thyme are freesias. There must have been really tiny ones that got mixed up in some soil. And then we have some pig face. And then I tried to take some Pittosporum cuttings. I'm going to wait until spring and see whether they're still alive. And here's more recent cuttings. Now, I know it sort of looks a bit dry, but it did rain last night. And then we go down in the backyard to the compost bin, the 2 compost bins. This was the mature pile of compost that was covered, but critters have got in there. It needs to be turned again. So we have 1 active and 1 brewing compost bin and 1 matured, and I just move it down the hill. And a stirrer that I need to stir more often. Anyway, this is Steve's flower bed from his rescued flowers from Bunnings. Doing quite healthy. I weeded that yesterday. And this is my first garden bed. Not doing great. I don't think so. But I started this celery and I planted this out a month ago, and it's the same size it was a month ago. I left some in the tubes, toilet paper rolls, and I planted some in the soil. No different. And what do we have here? We have cauliflower. Yes, this is the first time I've ever grown cauliflower. First time I've grown carrots. And then we turn around to the next one. Got some more celery in here because we eat lots of celery. Again, this is Mr. Weed or Two. And this is purple sprouting broccoli. It's the biggest one. Yeah, still alive. The last one. Broccoli! And this is meant to be cabbage. Yeah. Well, it's still alive. It's Savoy cabbage. And some of this is meant to be radicchio. Yeah. Well, in here is potatoes. Using the roof scout method. Trust me, there is potatoes in here. Oh, well, I hope there's potatoes in here. I put potatoes in here. I think it needs another layer of hay. Well, none in here. good soil underneath, but so far no potatoes. Maybe. And this is just a compost pile that I was going to gradually add to the compost bin. And then a hop, skip and a jump. That's the backyard. It's a hill. We're at the top. The solar powered wind generated clothes dryer. Titanic. And another pile of dirt. And this one's protected from the hippity hoppities. Now in here is parsnip, swede, turnips, purple sprout and broccoli. All the cauliflower got eaten, and there might be broccoli in here too. We'll see whether they live. There's nothing in this half. It will be by the end of the day, and in this half is potatoes. What kind? End of the potato bag kind. This is our electric chipper, and we've been chipping up fennel and putting it at the base of our garden beds. So there's 1, 2, 3 over there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hasn't been done, 9 hasn't been done. And this is the other potato bed. And these guys have sprouted. And here is some garlic. And I tried putting some peas in. We'll see if they live. And this is their protection. And again, garlic along here. Some peas. A transplanted oregano plant. A transplanted silver beet plant. It's coming back to life. And yeah, peas. And this is my weed pile. It's a compost in place pile that hopefully the soil will be ready to plant in springtime. Down past our potatoes. So our method so far is 1 bag of sheep poo. This is what the fennel chops up to. It's kind of like little sponges, so for water saving. We put that down, a layer of cardboard and a layer of moo poo, and then hopefully we'll be able to grow something in there. But then I'm going to mow this yard again, and I put a layer of that on top as mulch. Your next dream is down here, is to put peas and beans.